Yo, what's up? Yeah, look, a big day trading once again today, and we're just going to go back to the well. And the important thing here is preparation. We always talk about that. It's going to be preparation. It's going to be patience. Those are two things that I'm really striving to get better on every single day. I think the preparation's been really good. It's just the patience. And I'm going to highlight right now, shout out to Sticky Note Nation, everybody that checks out my Twitter every single day there, or just go to @TraderTV.Live, @TraderTV.Sean. You'll be able to see the sticky note. And right here, I mean, it's as easy as said. AMD still looking weak, right? AMD will be looking to continue, something I can't read my own writing, to continue the short anywhere near 98 on any bumps, anywhere near 98 on a bump. Okay, so we'll get rid of that, and now we'll discuss about why we thought 98 was going to be so key. Well, first of all, it's just some of these highs into here. We saw it make a couple attempts to try to get back to 98 yesterday on a fail, and then a drop back down. And then we just had some consolidation back here a couple days ago around the 98 mark. Obviously, we hit 100 and started to fall back down. So I was just like, you know what? I couldn't see AMD getting back to 100 today. So I really wanted to start to build the short around 98, because that would give me a little bit of pressure if it was trying to go up to 100. Now, I wouldn't have held it for $2 against me, but I just feel like that 100, there's some sort of a magnet there. So let's see, on a bump, if we get to 98, let's just react and see how that trade pans out. Today, we didn't have any problems with that, so let's review what we were doing here. Well, we got a little carried away off the open, and I'll tell you why. This is the 98 level up here. We're going to talk about some of these shorts, which you can see obviously paid quite a lot. In here, we saw early on at about 10 o'clock, this is 97. Look at all of these tops that were made here. So we were like, you know what? Let's take a short early. Maybe we're about $1 late on this move. Maybe it's going to be 97. That's the top. Because as we opened up, we kept ticking 97. Look at this, back down to 95.50s. So there's like $1.50 worth of up and down there. Look how choppy this is. So it doesn't quite have its range. But then all of a sudden, the NASDAQ started to go to the upside. And this is that bump that we were waiting for. So here's shorts and here's outs. Okay, once we actually took down 97, we got out there. So we actually were flat or slightly down, slightly up on that first take. We did go long and took 40 cents on the long, but this is where it really gets exciting. We let it come back up to the upside. We should have shorted it early when we saw 98, but we're in other trades, plus the market's going up, plus maybe AMD's strong today, right? 1.76%. It's actually outpacing the NASDAQ. So we're like, okay, let's wait to see if 98 is going to hold. Well, as soon as we get that confirmation with, once, twice, 3 times, we're like, you know what, let's go again. And if you can see here on the 20-minute chart, that 98 line, we drew it perfectly. It's actually 98.20. That wasn't going to be my out, but as you can see right here today, that's actually the high of the day. Goes back to yesterday as well. So sometimes zooming out does pay that, those dividends, as we say. Comes back in. We take the first piece out here at view up, which is 97.80. So that's like 20 cents. This is absolutely nothing. Then another piece out as we get into this consolidation. Then this happens, and this is where I give a big shout out to Arun and everybody that helps, even you guys on the chat, Neil, Brendan, everybody. And that is just that consolidation's right there. So normally I'm like getting out and getting frustrated, but instead I'm like letting this happen because we've already seen some action around this level. When it starts to break down, we're like, yippee, and it starts to go. Then we get out near view up at that time, 97. So right now we're taking 80 cents, 90 cents, $1 on this trade. And then we get the booyah, downward break. These are all for you, Fahad, by the way. Then we get the downward break right here into 96, into 96.80, basically that same high again of the day. So we're starting to take it out at past support, right? Well, past resistance, now turning into support. And that's exactly what happens. It goes back to the upside. But then we say, okay, sir, we'll have more. And then we get more short into this area again before it falling back down and completely crashing, coming back into there. Yeah, like Zeke Elliott. I see you there, Neil. As we go to the downside there, 96 out, 97 coming back in. Looks like it's working against me right now, but we still have the short on AMD. The bottom line on this trade of the day is try to be patient. Try to stick with your pre-done preparation because if you don't believe in your own trades, then you're not going to be able to scale up. You're not going to be able to find the trade tomorrow. So that's what it's all about. Figure out your strengths and weaknesses. Find names that you like and why you like them. Pick the spots and hit them when they're there.